Hey guys, I know I'm a day late on the deck study this week, but nevertheless I have a really cool deck I want to show you, and it's one of my favorites. I haven't seen a whole lot of these out there, and the deck is the NOC Deck, which stands for Nothing on Cover. It's a really simple design concept. I mean, it's as simple as you can get. There's not a whole lot to the card, so this will be a really quick deck study, but it's a really, really nice deck of cards. I highly recommend picking up one of these decks somewhere. This is the blue version of the NOC, or NOC, if you call it the NOC. I've heard both ways. There's several colors. There's a red, a yellow, green, purple, blue. There might be an orange. I can't remember if I remember seeing that or not, but I know there's at least 5 different cards. So let's take a look at the box really quick. It's just, a blue and black. It says NOC or NOC on the front. There is nothing on the side, nothing on the top, nothing on the other side. The back is just plain blue and black. The bottom is just got United States Playing Card Company, legalese. On the bottom, there's no barcode. There is no seal. There is a small saying on the flap. And from what I've seen, there's a different saying on each version. But it says perfection is achieved not when there is nothing more to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. So there's that little quote on the flap. So let's get into the cards themselves. Again, from the last couple deck studies I've done, which are really wild designs, crazy designs, custom stuff, this is the extreme opposite. Because like the meaning of the NOC, there's nothing on the cover. It's a blank back design. And like I said, the green will be all green, the red will be all red with the border, the yellow will be all yellow with the border, and so on and so forth. So but again, it's a really nice deck. There's no information on what kind of finish it is. It's not a bicycle, so I'm assuming it's not air cushion finish. It feels actually much closer to the Tally-Ho, but I can't confirm if it's a linoid finish or not. But it definitely feels closer to the Tally-Ho stock than it does the B stock. So I'm taking a wild guess it's not a cambric finish and that it's a linoid finish. So, there's not a whole lot you can say about the back design because it's not blank, but no design work. But it's got the border. It looks really nice. It handles really nice. It's nice and smooth. It's a really, really nice deck of cards. The first card you get in the pack is your ad card for the House of Playing Cards, which is a distributor. I'll just zoom in on that a little bit. There you go. That's their logo design. Now the extra card you get with this deck is really cool. You don't see it in a whole lot of decks, at least a whole lot that I've seen, but you get actually a duplicate card. You get a second Queen of Hearts. So the deck actually comes with 2 Queen of Hearts. They're both the same. It's not a double-sided or anything like that. That's one thing I really, really like about this deck when you get it. You get the duplicate card, which already sets you up for several tricks that you can perform with the duplicate card. So that's really cool. So that's your one extra card. Let me show you the jokers, which are right here. They're both exactly the same. You got a little different of a tight text there. It looks like an Arial black, which is a dark, bold, thick, non-serif text, which is really nice. It looks really sharp, really clean and modern. So those are your 2 duplicate jokers. I do love the duplicate jokers. So there's are those. And let's look at the Ace of Spades, which again, it's not real fancy, but again, it definitely goes with the theme of the deck. And it says minimal playing cards in the middle stripe. And the larger ace pip is a little fatter than your standard when they're, and again, they go with the normal bicycle font in the corners of the cards. They don't stay with the Arial black non-serif, as you can see right there. There's your ace of spades. Not my favorite, but again, it works with the theme, and your other aces are standard. Diamond, heart and club. And the rest of the deck is your standard bicycle, or any other, standard face, standard pip cards. There's nothing different. The colors are exactly the same. They're not even a darker shade. The designs are exactly the same as you'd find in a normal deck of bicycle or tally-ho or B cards. So there's nothing different about it. Like I said, the only difference is the back design, again, which is a really cool. I really like it. I think it works for sure. This is one of my favorite decks, just to mess around with or play around with, or you can perform with it. It works well for the spectator, and again, it handles incredible. So you can do a lot with it. It gets high marks even with that. I mean, it's really smooth. It fans well. You see this way. Oh. And again, it springs. I mean, it's nice. It's got a nice flexy torque. I didn't really have to break it in a whole lot. So it's easy to spring. And again, dribbling is really easy. Again, it's a nice handling deck. The sides are smooth. Again, it's simple. It's so simple, but again, it works. It works really well. Like I said in the beginning, I highly recommend you going out and getting one of these. Its deck is awesome. I love it. Again, simple. Sometimes the designers can get a little over the top and get a little out there, like we saw with the Inferno, and definitely with the Templar deck, which was, again, obviously not one of my favorites, but the NOC or NOC deck, it's a must-have. Even if you're just collecting, or if you're performing, I definitely recommend getting a couple of these with contrasting colors, a blue and a red, or a red and a yellow, or green, or whatever it is. But I definitely recommend getting one or two of these. It's a must-have. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, we'll see you out there. Have a good one.